Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Lawrence. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Dangerous. That 5-yard penalty. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Extending the play now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Auburn getting set with a first and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Goes it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He shreds the tackle. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play.
That's the end of the first quarter with the game score.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick throw, the catch is made. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in a process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
brings up second and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Right, first down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We'll give it to the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And they've punted away for the 4th time today. On the return, it's Lawrence. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7.
That makes the score Auburn 10, Ohio State 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's King. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the elite.
11.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and his defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The shotgun running play call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looking right, this one caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass, it's Burns. He'll take a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll run it from the gun. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They're going to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
On the play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Here we go.
3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaking tackles. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 20, Ohio State 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert. Third and short here from the 50. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. hand it off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Important second down play coming up. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Powering through. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Ball handed to the running back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, how about that, Chris? These guys are just trying to work the clock. He springs free and scores on the last play of the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.